up? This is Ben Cubbage from Elevated Trips at elevatedtrips.com. Today we're exploring the top 5 things to do in Bangkok. If you only have half a day, this is a half a day tour, and we're gonna check out some beautiful things right in downtown Bangkok. Let's check it out. Okay guys, we're at Wat Traimit. This is not one of the biggest temples in Thailand, but is considered to have the most beautiful golden Buddha here. The gold, just alone in the Buddha, weighs about 5 tons. The significant thing about this temple, and a great reason to visit it, is because it's right in the heart of Chinatown. In 1782, the King of Thailand moved all the Chinese residents of Thailand into this section of Bangkok, and this is where all the Chinese people worship, and this temple was actually dedicated and built for them by the community. Temples, ladies, please cover your knees and your shoulders. So really short shorts are not acceptable. Guys can wear shorts, but girls cannot. Inside Wat Traimit, you can see the Buddha behind me, 5 tons of gold. This whole statue, which looks like a dragon, it's actually called a Naga, represents a Hindu spirit. This is all made out of 100% of bamboo. Isn't that crazy? Little bamboo leaves. These are just all basically leaves that have been glossed over and hardened into the statue, which is awesome. This Naga spirit was thought to, it's basically like a big snake. While Buddha was meditating and reaching enlightenment, it started to rain, and the snake came and wrapped itself around him and acted as an umbrella over him to protect him from the rain so he could continue to meditate. This is a place to buy the tickets at Wat Traimit, and it is open from 9 to 5. And from here, we're going to head off to a China temple and then to Chinatown. It's a small temple, but it's a really pretty one. We're at this Chinese temple for the goddess of mercy. It's probably only maybe 20 or 30 meters inside there, but it's a cool little temple. Of course, we're in Chinatown, so this is a Chinese style temple. Now on to one of the main highlights, which is the Chinatown market. Huge market's 1 kilometer long, and we're going to be walking through it, checking it out. Awesome. We're standing here in front of the most famous shark fin restaurant. This is a delicacy in China. I don't know how environmentally friendly it is, but right behind us is the restaurant that supposedly sells the best shark fin in the world. So this is where Chinese come to eat that. Probably Western tourists are going to skip that, but in the heart of the Chinatown street market. You can see it is super crowded, thousands of people. The market's only probably maybe 3 meters wide, and it is just shoulder to shoulder people in here. If you have problems with congestion and tight spaces, this is not the place for you, but it is interesting to see all the fish and all the things. We're 4 days away from the Chinese New Year, and we get lots of Chinese visiting here to celebrate the New Year in Thailand. In fact, Thailand is ethnically about 20% Chinese historically, so a lot of Chinese people come here for deals and to shop the Chinese New Year discounts. Cycle turned into a 3 or 4 passenger vehicle. It's a fun way to get around. Make sure you barter with the drivers because they will definitely try to rip you off if you're a foreigner. But yeah, taking Tuk Tuk across the city. It's a little bit loud, but it's a great way to experience the open air at night.
Yeah, this is almost like a roller coaster on the road, right?
Yeah, crazy. Okay, we're here at the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. We're at the entrance of Wat Pho, or the Reclining Buddha. The entrance ticket here is 200 baht, and it includes 1 free holy water. Into the temple, there's this old photo from 1905. You can see there's the king of Thailand there in this very same temple. That is Rama IV, or the 4th king of Thailand. That is the same guy who appears in the movie The King and I, the same character, Rama IV, or the 4th king of Thailand. An old picture from 1905, pretty cool. Feet of the Reclining Buddha. This Buddha is 45 meters long, about half as long as a football pitch, and 16 meters high. It's actually the 3rd longest in Thailand. There's 2 longer Buddhas than this, but this is regarded as the most beautiful of all the reclining Buddhas. The Buddha is reclining because it's thought that it has victory over death. It shows its perseverance by reclining, saying, I'm not too worried about life. I'm not going to stress about it. I know that things are going to work out. So the legend is that after the Buddha had reached enlightenment, a demon, very large demon, probably 10 or 20 times the size of the original Buddha, came to him and challenged his authority and said, well, now that you're enlightened, how can you go ahead and fight me because I'm bigger than you? So the demon said that to the Buddha and challenged him. The Buddha laid down, and as he laid down, his body got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until he was actually bigger than the demon, showing his power over the demon powers. And the demons then all said, okay, you're the Lord Buddha and we will submit to you. So oftentimes the reclining Buddha is made to be as large as possible to show his authority over the demon world in Thailand. The Reclining Buddha, you see these cups behind me, and you can hear the sound of dropping pennies, which is very strange, echoing through the whole temple. And those cups are people giving donations to the monastery. In Buddhism, it's believed the more noise you make in giving your offering, the more well it is received. So as people throw the little pennies, the Thai money, the Thai coins into the metal cups, it's supposed to make more money, which is supposed to increase their merit. Okay, we're here in front of the Bodhi tree. So the Bodhi tree in India, in Nepal, is thought to be the tree where the original Buddha achieved enlightenment. That tree has been historically cut down and regrown, but this tree is thought to be derived from the actual seeds of the first tree where the original Buddha achieved enlightenment. In fact, that's the name of Wat Pho, or Wat Pho. It's actually named after this Bodhi tree, or Buddha tree. So this is significant. Most people kind of gloss over this little garden and just walk through it, but this tree is actually the main reason why this temple is here, in that it's derived from the seeds of the tree that the original Buddha achieved enlightenment under. Behind me is the actual schoolhouse where Rama IV started the first English Language Institute. And you'll probably be familiar with this story because it's loosely interpreted through The King and I, which is basically historical fiction. Anna, the English teacher in The King and I, taught the students, and this is the actual place where the teacher taught the students English during Rama IV's reign. So behind me you have the 4 stupas. These were built by Rama I, II, and IV, or the first, second, and fourth king of Thailand. Rama IV actually ordered that the last stupa he built here, that no more stupas could be built. First of all, because the monastery is running out of room, and second of all, because he wanted to commemorate the legacy of Rama I, II, III, and IV, who actually all knew each other during their lifetimes. And so now no more stupas can be built in this temple. It has been expanded since that time, but not with any stupas, only with other buildings or monk housing. Okay, so behind me are these beautiful gold Buddhas. Many of these are pure gold, and many of these actually come from Ayutthaya, which is about an hour to an hour and a half drive outside of Bangkok. Most of this temple and most temples you'll see inside of Bangkok town are actually based on the architecture of Ayutthaya. And after Ayutthaya was destroyed, they took the remnants, the remaining gold Buddhas, and they brought them here to this temple and other temples in Bangkok, as well as museums in Bangkok. So if you want to see the original place where these Buddhas came from, please travel to Ayutthaya. We made a video about that as well, and I'll put the link down below, and subscribe to our channel to check it out. The railway system, you can actually see the Reclining Buddha here, Wat Pho, or Wat Pho. So it's right next to the flower market pier. So you can actually take the boat, which is really fun way to travel around Bangkok. And this is a great way to get to the Reclining Buddha if you want to. You don't have to, of course, if you're following our path, you're just walking through all the markets and temples and stuff, and you don't need to take the boat. But if you're coming from a different part of Bangkok, this is a fun way to travel. It avoids the traffic in a taxi or bus, and you get to see the sights from the river. Cool, thanks for watching our video. This has been Cubbage from Elevated Trips at elevatedtrips.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more on travel in Central and South Asia. Awesome. Thanks, guys.